There comes a time when silence becomes louder than words, a time when doubt creeps in, whispering that you're not enough. It hides in the corners of your thoughts, feeding on your hesitation. It tells you that others have it figured out, and you don't. You look at your dreams and they seem too far away. Your reflection starts to feel like a stranger staring back at you. Every failure echoes louder than every small victory. But beneath all that noise, something else exists. A faint voice that refuses to disappear. A whisper that says, you still can. You've just forgotten how to listen. You've let the noise of doubt become your truth. But today, we reclaim that silence. We rebuild the bridge between you and your belief. You will not fight doubt with noise. You'll dissolve it with calm, because confidence is not shouting, it's trusting quietly. And this journey begins by turning inward, finding peace in progress, by learning to trust yourself again, and by remembering you've been capable all along. Recognize the voice of doubt. Always speak softly at first, pretending to protect you. It tells you not to risk, not to dream too big. It sounds like logic, but it's really fear in disguise. To silence it, you must first listen with awareness. Notice how often it stops you before you even begin. Observe the tone, the excuses, the hesitation it breeds. Realize that this voice doesn't define your truth. It's an echo of old fears, not current reality. When you separate your identity from your doubt, you weaken it. You'll see that it's not you speaking, it's your past pain. And once you see it clearly, it starts to lose control. Awareness is the first step toward inner peace. You cannot change what you refuse to acknowledge. So, the moment you hear doubt speak, pause and breathe. Remind yourself, this voice isn't the final answer. Stop seeking external validation. Trust fades when you depend on others for confirmation. You scroll through endless feeds, comparing lives and timelines. You start believing that your worth is proven by applause, but the loudest validation must come from within. No amount of likes can replace inner certainty. The world can cheer today and ignore you tomorrow. If you build your strength on external praise, it collapses fast. Learn to stand firm, even when no one's watching. Your growth doesn't need an audience to be real. Your effort in silence is still a victory. Let your confidence be internal, unshakable, and self-created. When your approval comes from your own heart, you're untouchable. You no longer chase acceptance. You attract respect naturally. Validation becomes unnecessary when trust becomes complete, because when you truly believe in you, nothing else matters. Learn the power of small promises. Trust is built by keeping promises, especially the small ones. Every morning you follow through. You strengthen belief. Even a single completed task whispers, "See, you can." These small wins create momentum and confidence. You don't need to conquer mountains. Start with a single step. Write down what you'll do, then honor your word. Each action aligns you closer to your highest self. Self-trust isn't built overnight. It's earned daily. The smallest commitment, done consistently, rewires your mind. Your brain starts believing in your reliability again. You become your own proof that you're capable, and soon the old voice of doubt fades naturally. Consistency is quiet, but its echo is powerful. Show up, even when it feels meaningless, because every kept promise rebuilds the foundation of belief. Embrace mistakes as lessons. Doubt thrives in perfectionism. It feeds on unrealistic expectations, but self-trust grows when you see mistakes differently. Every failure is just feedback, not a final sentence. You cannot evolve without falling forward a few times. When you fear mistakes, you fear growth itself. Let go of the illusion that perfection defines worth. The truth is, your scars hold more wisdom than victories. Learn to meet your errors with curiosity, not judgment. Ask what they taught you instead of what they took. Progress happens through practice, not perfection. The best among us failed their way into mastery, so release the guilt and embrace the process. Trust yourself enough to fall and rise again. Mistakes are proof that you're in motion, not broken. Every lesson learned is a step closer to strength. Protect your mental space. Your environment shapes the thoughts you repeat daily. Surround yourself with voices that uplift, not drain. If your space is chaotic, your mind mirrors it. Create boundaries that defend your focus and peace. Mute what doesn't feed your purpose. Reduce noise, both external and internal. It's not selfish to protect your energy. It's essential. Limit exposure to negativity and unnecessary comparison. Replace complaint with gratitude, distraction with direction. Your atmosphere should breathe calm into your goals. Choose books, people and habits that align with growth. Every influence plants a seed. Choose carefully what you nurture. Self-trust thrives in clean mental soil. Clarity only exists when chaos is silenced. A peaceful environment is the ground for confidence. Take action, spite. Fear courage isn't the absence of fear, it's movement despite it. Your mind will always whisper reasons to wait, but hesitation kills more dreams than failure ever will. To rebuild trust, act before the doubt grows louder. You don't need perfect timing, just the next brave step. Each time you act, you prove fear wrong. Action creates evidence that silences hesitation. Start small, but start now. Progress fuels confidence. You'll never feel ready. Readiness is built in motion. The moment you move, clarity begins to appear. Fear loses strength when faced with decisive energy. Your actions are louder than your insecurities. Let movement be your medicine for doubt. Trust the process, even when it's unclear, because faith grows through action, not comfort. Reflect, don't ruminate. Reflection builds growth. Rumination builds anxiety. There's a difference between learning and overthinking. Reflection ends with understanding. Rumination never ends. You can't rewrite the past, but you can interpret it differently. Look back only to extract wisdom, not regret. Write, meditate, or speak your lessons aloud. When you face your thoughts directly, they lose power. Don't let yesterday's wounds poison tomorrow's potential. Self-reflection is healing when guided by compassion. Overthinking is destruction disguised as introspection. Set boundaries for your thoughts, as you do for people. Forgive what you can. Learn from what you must. Then close the door and move forward. Growth doesn't happen in circles, it happens in movement. Your peace lives in letting go, not holding on. Reconnect with your inner voice, somewhere between expectations and exhaustion. You stopped listening. Your intuition still speaks, it's just buried under noise. It whispers through your instincts, feelings and moments of stillness. Sit with yourself in silence and listen deeply. Trust returns when you honor your own wisdom. Your intuition is ancient. It knows what logic can't. Stop outsourcing decisions to others. They don't live your truth. The answers you seek already exist within. Silence isn't emptiness, it's communication with your core. Each time you follow that quiet nudge, you realign. It may not be the loudest voice, but it's honest. Self-trust grows stronger when intuition becomes your compass. Learn to hear yourself again before hearing the world, because your inner voice was never gone, just ignored. Silence become the language of your strength. Celebrate progress, not just perfection. Trust deepens when you honor your effort. Not only results, you're evolving with every intentional step you take. Stop dismissing progress just because it's unfinished. Growth isn't always visible, but it's always happening. Celebrate the small, invisible victories no one sees. Each one adds to the quiet story of resilience. When you celebrate progress, you rewire your brain for positivity. You remind yourself that effort is worthy of recognition. The road to trust is paved with daily wins. Appreciate how far you've come, not how far you've left. Comparison steals joy. Appreciation restores it, even slightly. Progress beats the illusion of perfection. You don't need to arrive to feel proud. The act of moving forward is enough. Celebrate your becoming. It's proof of your courage. 10. Keep promises to your future. Every decision today shapes the person you're becoming. Think of your future self as someone you deeply respect. Keep promises to them as you would to someone you love. Each choice you make builds or breaks that trust. Your future self depends on your present discipline. Trust isn't just about now, it's about tomorrow too. When you follow through today, you gift them freedom. The habits you keep now define their reality. They're waiting for you to stay consistent and committed. So choose growth even when no one's watching. The real power of self-trust lies in persistence. You are building your future through quiet, steady effort. Don't betray yourself with temporary comfort. Be loyal to the person you're becoming. Your future self will thank you for your strength. Doubt will visit again. It always does. But now, you'll meet it with a quiet smile. You'll remember the strength you rebuilt piece by piece. Trust yourself again because you've earned it. And once trust returns, everything else follows naturally. Keep walking, keep believing, and let your silence speak your strength.